Hello everyone and welcome back once again to my Pokémon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke Let's Play. So we'll continue with this. Oh, we're stopped. Not bad, it was a good battle. Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokémon again when you're a bit stronger. Yes sir, thank you sir. I'm gonna do a special training with my Pokémon, then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman. Why, if it isn't Nick, so you finished moving in? I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. What kind of father answered his son like that? You know, I'm sure I was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Ah, I see. You're making a good start on your team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Nick. Now, that's something to look forward to. Excuse me? I'd like to get a Pokémon, please. Aren't you? You're Wally, right? Yes, I'm supposed to go to stay with my relatives in Verloton town for a while. But I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokémon with me. But I've never caught a Pokémon by myself. I'm not sure if I can. I see. Nick, you heard all that right? You go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokémon. Wally here. I'll lend you one of my Pokémon. Wally received a 6 second. Oh wow, your Pokémon, sir. I'll give you a Pokéball too, so I give it your best. Wally received the Pokéball. Thank you, sir, Mr. Norman. Nick, you will come with me, right? Yeah, the usual show you have to catch Pokemon scenario. Nick, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please stay here and watch to see if I can catch one properly. Woo! I can understand that some new players might need help catching a Pokemon. But I don't think it's really good to have it this late in the game, one of the faults of this generation. Because when you have gone through these areas, you have encountered a lot of Pokemon and probably already tried to catch them yourself anyway. But yeah, Pokemon aren't really for, like, Pokemon are for people of any age group, but you could say that the difficulty isn't set for people like me that play games all the time and are quite used to harder difficulties. Your harder challenges in game. Sorry about that. And he catches a Rolls. As said, we got a Rolls on the second encounter in this route, so we barely missed a Rolls of our own. I did it. It's my own Pokemon. Thanks so much, Nick. Let's head back to the gym. So, did it go well? Yes, it did. Thank you, sir. Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. And you, Nick. Thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you that I was able to catch Ralph, my very own Ralph. I will always in something it. Oh, I know, it's not much of a thank you, but Nick, will you let me see your Pokémon Plus for a second? Oh, that there. Well, I updated Pokémon Plus. You can now play nav feature on the Pokémon Plus. I'm reading a book how you can use the play nav to take care of your Pokemon and train them, and there's even supposed to be this thing called the PSS, where you can meet with other trainers and battle friends and more. I wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all these kind of things together. So I had all these kind of apps installed on my Pokemon Plus for ages. Embarrassing, eh? I'm going to try my best together with Ross. You do your best too, Nick. Oh, but my mom is waiting for me. I gotta get going. I hope we'll meet again, Nick, and you too, Mr. Norman. Yeah, oh, I'm that boy something. But for now, Nick, if you want to become a strongest trainer, listen to my advice. First head for Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokémon units and defeat the leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too, and I'm sure we'll battle one day. But that will only be after you become stronger, Nick. So yeah, Wally is a main character for this story that you will meet a few times. I think you even meet him a few times more, and he has better Pokémon than in the original games. That as well goes for May, because in the original games the opposite gender character of you, May or Brendan, depending on what you are, will have kinda bad Pokemon and teams and not really challenge you that much, but I've heard they challenge you much more in this game. You are Nick, aren't you? Thank you for helping our Wally out back there. That boy has been sickly since the time he was born, I'm afraid. That's why we decided to send him to stay with my brother's family in Verdanturf town for a while. There is far cleaner there than it's around these parts. Oh, you're looking for Wally? I'm sorry, young man, but I am afraid he already left. I wonder where he is right this moment. Wally was so happy when he told us that he'd caught a Pokémon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that. Wally's room is empty, and always in the Pokémon games, or at least before Generation 7. It has to be 7 or 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Only the child had rooms of their own. The parents did never have a room of their own. They slept in the kitchen. Nothing more, so I guess we keep on heading because we're fully healed since last time and haven't done really anything. Talk to me. If you're going to throw a Pokeball, weaken a wild Pokemon first. It'd be easier to catch if it's been poisoned, burned, lulled to sleep, or such like. Yeah. That's a Wingull, I'm pretty sure, if I know my sound. Yeah, it's a Wingull. But as I said, I think it's cheating to know what your first Pokemon are if you just run around like this and get a Pokemon to pop up, which you can then search for. So I'll just run into the grass and see what I get anyways. We get another Zigzagoon. And as said before, I don't use a dupe's clause that prevents you from, or at least give you a chance to not get multiplies of the same species of Pokemon. But I won't be using that because I think it's a bit boring that, especially in these early areas, you can really control what you get because there are so few Pokemon to choose from. Then I do have to say that I will probably not level one of the Zigzagoons. I don't know if I'm gonna be a bit of a bad person and only choose the Zigzagoon with best stats and such, but it's a male. Well, I was thinking of Carmelita if it was a girl. I didn't check when we battled, but I guess we'll call him Karma. Because it's Karma because I decided to not use a dupe class. Let's check out Karma. Can you do anything? This one has pickup, so I will, as long as I can, have Karma on the team, and you are also Yeah, docile is non-stat. No? Docile? What? I don't see any changes. Docile. What does docile do? There. Yeah, it's neutral. Yeah, as I thought, it's neutral again. So I'll probably say goodbye to Cooper in not when we get too many Pokemon, because Karma seems to be better. Like, it could have individual values that are worse than Cooper, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm not a trainer, but it's true that trainers locking eyes is basically an invitation to battle. If you don't want to battle with people, try to stay out of their line of sight. Wrinkles! I shouldn't have done that, because I don't like it when you do that in real life to birds. But yeah, come here. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. Until you get a lot of sand in your shoes, and then it's not so fun anymore. Seedot, which I won't be able to capture because it's a game-specific Pokemon. You saw earlier that we encountered Lotats, and Lotats are specific for Sapphire, while Seedot is specific for Ruby. I don't remember what Emerald had. It uses Bite, which is really dangerous when you do a Nuzlocke, but because I see I can do it in 2 attacks, I don't have to worry, because Bite will absorb 2 attacks and then dish out damage on the 3rd turn back. So if you don't think you can faint or kill in a Nuzlocke a Pokemon in 2 attacks when it's using Bite, don't use attacks that do damage. Use anything else but things that do damage. Oh damn. I'm not gonna take a risk, because I think critical... Just let me look it up a bit fast. Because games are different, like critical always increases the damage done, but it's different from game to game how much it's increased. So Generation 2 and onwards deals twice the damage. So if this Taylor would get a crit, it would kill Shadow. So Anmark will have to step in as the father and leader of this group of ragtag Pokemon. And Taylor goes down. Defeated youngster. Aw, I got sand in my runners, they all greedy. I warned you, I didn't know he was going to say it, but I warned him. Sand, it might be fun, but not if you have tight shoes and it gets inside the shoes. Let's... Pokemon... Let's switch out, take Karma. So the Karma gets some experience. You were at the battle. Ah, the sea. I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. Not to spoil you, but I will be visiting the bottom of the sea. Mr. Brinley lives in that little cottage there beside the sea. He was once an amazing sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Hello, Mr. Briney. Ho 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 ho. My pretty Pico is full of energy as usual. Are there no trainers here? My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Will you give me one of yours? No, I'm not that friendly. I don't know if he would give me another item in return, but no. My items are my items. This is a Nuzlocke, I might have to use them. I don't want to plant. I don't know how much I will return here. Technically I will return here both after Rustboro and when I come for Petalburg, but I kept encountering the same kind of Pokemon. Then the deck snap got better and now I can find a rare Pokemon easily. Yeah, that's the thing with deck snap, that you can find rare and powerful Pokemon the more times you encounter it in the wild, the same species. Ah, damn it. Oh sure, I'll accept your challenge, I have a lot of money. It's you who are challenging me, not the reverse. Well, I would usually say my Zigzagoon beats your, but not a level 8. Only Anmark can stand up to something of that level. Bravery. That's the thing about, now that I think about our Pokemon too, that many, because of the anime, make joke that Pokemon does only speak their name. But if you actually play the games, no Pokemon actually say their name until generation 6, I think, this generation, where Pikachu, the mascot, got to say his name even inside the games. But otherwise they have their like little cries that they do. And in my opinion, when you do a story, a fanfic, anything like that, you should try to replicate the sound they make in the games, not in the anime, because if anything, the games are the things that are most canon. Karma 96. Yeah, it's enough for 2 levels even. Well, I couldn't have win. Maybe it was a bought Pokemon? I don't know. But let's head into Petalburg Woods, and I talked about how different parts of a zone aren't of a route, like if a route is split up. Because this is Route 104, I think it's still Route 104 when we exit Petalburg on the other side. But I won't be able to catch even if I get a... Is it a slack off? Yeah, it was a slack off. Even when you get to the other side, when you get a fishing road, you could technically fish in that route to get another Pokemon, but it's still 104 I think, so I won't be getting any more Pokemon there. But things such as forest and cave, like this Petalburg Woods, will count as a different zone, even if it's technically smack down in the middle of Route 104. No items? You, item! So if I encounter a Pokemon here, it will be counted as our 6th member of the team. So what will it be? Another Wurmple? A Taillow? A Slakoth? It is a Slakoth! It's actually a new one. And Vigoroth is quite a good Pokemon. Slaking isn't as good as long as you don't have anything that can swap natures. Oh, level 5. I think I'll go with Anmark as I talked about earlier and use Mudslap. Oh. Yawn. Because Water Gun and Tackle would be way too powerful when we are level 10, but Mudslap should yeah, do really little damage. Because I think, like, a Slack Off would be really hard to train, and a Slaking as well, because they have that ability. They have Truant, which makes them so they can only attack every second turn. So as long as you don't have a Pokemon with a move that swaps natures or abilities, they aren't really good. Like, sure, Slaking has the highest attack, physical attack of any Pokemon in the game, I think. But technically he can only use that physical attack every second turn, so you should technically count it as halved if you don't have any special abilities. Attacks to use with it. But yeah, I don't want Andmark to be asleep when I exit this, but I think I might kill Slack Off if I use a physical move, so then I use a special move instead. Come on. So now we can finally catch this thing, hopefully. So a Slack Off, like... I think I found the perfect nickname for a Slack Off. It might seem as a little bit mean, but yeah, what you see now could technically be my brother. Slack Off's heart beats just once a minute. Whatever happens, it is content to loaf around motionless. It is rare to see this Pokemon in motion. Well, I might be a bit mean, but that description could fit my brother as well. He has actually fallen asleep on a motorbike. A bit oh no, it's a female! I didn't see that. And it would be too mean of me to name it after my sister, because my sister is actually the most fit person in our family. So... what to do now? Welcome back. I cut out quite a bit of recording because I couldn't find out a real name, but I found it. Truant ability, you will be called Trudy. Might seem a bit masculine in nature, but it doesn't matter. A name is a name, and Trudy will be a sixth member of the team. Summary. Truant Pokemon can't attack on consecutive turns. Its defense is boosted while special attack is lowered. I think that's actually quite good, because as I said, Vigoroth and Slaking are impish. Yeah. Are physical attackers, so that might work out quite well. So I think we'll train Trudy a bit. No, we'll train Caroline, because I really want something to happen and evolve her. Because I don't think Caroline as a Wurmple has good enough attack to train on herself. A bug catcher with a lot of Wurmples aren't really the best experience, but I think... But I can probably take it out, at least one of them, with Caroline herself. Because it's really better if you Like, sure, a tactic is to use only one Pokemon against everything, and it will be leveled like you can't believe it. So, in order to can beat most things, like if I only used Andmark, it would probably be even good against Watson and his electric types. But that's a bit boring. It's the way I played. Kinda when I first started playing, like I used... I think the first time I was in the Pokemon League back in 2003-04 is I had a Blaziken, an Aggron and Kyogre. And nothing else, I think. So, yeah, you could use, but it's better, especially in a Nuzlocke, if you have more Pokemon on more equal levels, and I took a risk there because I thought it had 5 and a crit would have killed me. So I think we give Shadow some more XP. You should be able to take a hit and then attack back. Yeah, only 4. And then we can, on the next Wurmple, we can swap in Andmark, and Shadow still gets a little bit of experience. But this is also different for me with the rules that I have put the game on set, because normally if you have the basic setting switch makes it so I would have gotten a free switch there. I would have swapped in Caroline again to give Caroline the XP, but now I couldn't, and I don't want to risk swapping in Caroline, so I'll have to give the experience to Andmark and Shadow instead. Yeah, what is it? But yeah, because trainers give more experience than normal wild battles, so if you plan to like split up the experience over at least a few Pokemon, it's recommended that you actually do some swapping against trainers, even if those Pokemon are usually harder to fight. Level 6, I don't really want to risk not getting the runaway and Caroline dies. So we'll fight it. Like, we're heading back to the Pokemon Center because if anything messes with the switching of Pokemon or running away from a wild battle, most of my team right now will die from just 1 or 2 attacks. Andmark is the only one that is high enough level and enough HP to withstand other. Caroline didn't level up, but I hope... Oh shit, it's 29 minutes. Well, we'll run back, get the heal. Hopefully not past 30 minutes, because I don't want to let the episodes go above 30 minutes. But I have some cut out from the naming of Trudy. So we'll heal at the PC, and that will have to be it for the 4th episode. We're in the Petalburg Woods and have a full team, 2 Zigzagoons. But otherwise a mixed team despite not using Dupe's Claws, and we're soon will probably have an evolution in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, probably tomorrow. So have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye!